Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Mama in the Mitten. My name is Chantel, and today I'm going to be organizing my living room where I keep my daughter Olivia, who's 4 years old, and my daughter Kelsey, who is 9 months old, all of their toys. So I'm going to be going through and taking out all of the toys out of the cubes and the area that I have them, taking them all out, cleaning, and then organizing with some Dollar Tree bins. So if you're interested in watching this video, go ahead and stick around. All right, so here are all of the Dollar Tree bins that I'm going to be using today. So I have a cube that has 9, and so I have 9 of these bins that are just like this gray and like cream. And then I have just 1 of these plain gray. So I'm going to be using those. This is what it looks like out of the package. And I'm going to show you my disaster. So here is the first little corner. Probably won't really change much over here. But here we have some toys, a whole bin of books and more toys, and then some cubes. So this is where I'm going to put all those cubes. It's a disaster. And then over here I have a pack and play that is literally just a toy storage area. And more toys in this corner. So, lots of organizing to do here, for sure. All right, so here I am opening up all of those 9 Dollar Tree bins that I had for my little cube unit that I'm going to be using to organize, and each of them have a little bottom piece right here. It's just little cardboard that you just set in as the bottom. So I'm just going to open all these up and then we'll move on from there. Here are all of the bins all stacked up and ready to go. This is kind of how I'm going to configure them into the actual unit. So now here I go, just clearing all of the toys off. So basically my method for this is just to take every single thing off, and so I can work with a cleared surface. And obviously I have my little helper here. This is Miss Olivia. She was dying to help me the entire time, and she was really good at helping, so that made me happy. So here I'm just trying to get a good shot of the pack and play. So here it is in all its glory. So there's so much stuff in here I couldn't even believe. But I'm glad that I was able to get everything cleared out, and now I can actually see what I have in there, which is a lot of stuff. Speaking of a lot of stuff, here it is. Here is all of the stuff moved out of the cube unit, all onto the floor. So many toys and stuffed animals to go through. So here we go. Now, before I start loading back this cube unit with all the toys and stuff, I'm going to clean it off. I'm just using the Mrs. Meyers all-purpose cleaner for this. There was a lot of dust and just dirt that was in here. So I just wanted to get all of that cleared out and looking really clean. Unfortunately, I've had this cube unit for like, I don't know, 5 years or so, maybe even more. And so there's some scuffs and little like stickers that have peeled off of here. I would like to get a new one, so we'll see how that goes. But it was a lot better than what it was when I first started this project. You can kind of see here all of those little marks from where the stickers used to be. But like I said, it was better than what it was. And now here is the main part of this video right here. This is me just looking at the mess that we have created. But what I like to do when I have something as big of a project as this, I just kind of start going through big things. So I kind of move that dino first, just getting some of the bigger toys out of the way, just so I can free up some space. And then, of course, here I'm sorting through all of the books and just kind of ordering them up by the size. So I like to start from the tallest to the shortest, just makes things a little bit easier. So I'm getting all those done, and here they are. And of course, as soon as I put them back, found some more books, of course, but added those to the pile a little bit later. So what I'm trying to do right now is just get everything out of the way. I just handed Olivia some of her toys that need to go into her room, and just kind of sorting things, getting things that I know need to get out of this room, out of the space. So passing off some of Olivia's toys to her, and then I also put some stuff aside that I know like needs to go downstairs. Just getting stuff out of the way so I can kind of focus on other stuff that I need to. So I'm just getting stuffed animals all put back into the pack and play. Olivia keeps showing different toys to the camera and telling me about it, which was pretty hilarious. Now I just keep looking at everything and trying to decide what to do. I'm losing my mind right here. I can tell I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure this out as I go along, trying to decide what's going to be the best way to get all of this stuff organized. Feeling really overwhelmed at this point, wishing I never started this project, in all honesty. But I'm really glad that I was able to get it all done. And right here, I'm realizing my worst fear, which was that I needed to empty every single bin and kind of just dump everything out and see what I had going on, because I knew that that was going to be the easiest way that I would be able to figure out what should go in which bin and what things can kind of be sorted together. So I feel like it was at this point when I kind of realized I knew what I was gonna do. So what I decided to do here is I'm just taking all of Olivia's Magna tiles and putting them all into a bigger bin because obviously they were not fitting very well in this little round purple container. So I gave her that back so she could go and put that in her room. So I just have the Magna tiles that I put down at the bottom. And then here I'm starting to realize, okay, I need some bins for Kelsey because she has a lot of toys out here. And so that's kind of what I'm doing right here. So if you look in that bin, it has a bunch of like little shapes. So that's kind of how I started off with Kelsey's. So some more of Kelsey's toys. These are kind of just some of the rattles and like teethers that she has and uses. So those got its own bucket as well. Now here is some other like stacking toys that are also Kelsey's and some other like little plasticky noisemaker toys, some more stacking toys and some poppets that are for Kelsey and kind of Olivia as well. So here I'm just kind of figuring out the last little bit of stuff that I have, which is kind of a little bit of a mix for both of them. So I'll explain that in a little bit. This bin has Olivia's little wooden puzzle, some Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and that cactus, and then my camera died. But here is what the ending looked like. Alright, so here is what the cubes ended up looking like. I don't know why they look so wrinkly, but hopefully they'll smooth out after they've been in here for a while, hopefully. But I have all of Kelsey's toys, which is my 9-month-old, in these 3 bins. And then Olivia's toys kind of down here in the center, and then a little bit of the mixture for both of them on the bottom. And right here I have books. I'm probably gonna switch this out because it's kind of full. Then some of the bigger toys for Kelsey. That still is her jumper, still stayed the same. That still stayed the same. Then over here, got this little dino, pack and play, cleaned out. Just has stuffed animals in it. Because she doesn't sleep in here, she sleeps on her crib. She sleeps in her crib. And so I don't want to have a bunch of stuffed animals in there because it's not safe. Then over here, just another little walker, unicorn, and one of those big little puppies. So yeah, that is how everything turned out. Unfortunately, just the season of life I'm in that I have these giant pieces of baby toys, but eventually they'll be out and I'll have more space. What I'm kind of thinking about doing is taking another one of these cubes and maybe setting it along this wall so I can have more storage space out here. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But that is it. Some more books and pictures. Yeah, so here is a little before shot of all of the hot mess and disaster. Lots of colors and lots going on. And then here is again that after. Alright, so that is how I cleaned out my living room full of my 4-year-old and my 9-month-old daughter's toys and just kind of used some bins to clear out and get organized. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like. and please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching. All right, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.